Hey everybody, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming back to the channel. So, as you guys know on the last episode, we weren't able to install the wheel spacers due to the incorrect lug bolts, excuse me. But now I'm here at the shop and Fernando has a set of stud to lugs that we're gonna be trying. So, let's see what they're doing inside. So for some of you guys that don't know, here at O-Star, they deal with exotics, they deal with Euros, they deal with Hondas, they deal with Mitsubishis. They pretty much build everything, like literally everything. So right now, Fernando, as well as Ulysses, is on that TTRS, and that TTRS just got a full nitrous kit install with a 100-shot fogger system. So they're working on that. It's pretty much almost done. Then hopefully I'll be able to get the RS3 in here and utilize one of the lifts that we have and see if we can get these spacers on to fit. So this is the bottle that's going to be going in that TTRS as soon as they're done with the solenoid wiring. So quite a bit to go.
My name is Chris and I do sales here and a little bit of everything, as you can see. You know you're on camera, right? That's gonna be part of the video because we're not gonna edit it out.
Everybody, this is Ulysses. He's kind of like the grandfather of everyone. El abuelito. Abuelito. And how could I forget Fernando, who never likes to be on camera?
Yep, no video.
Never likes to be on camera.
No video, papi.
So if you guys remember on the last YouTube episode, this was the gentleman that I had called to find out if those stud bolts were gonna work, and thank God we didn't use them because with his expertise,
Oh, I have those here.
we found out that the seat was wrong and it would have caused issues down the line or maybe issues with the track. So shout out to him. If you guys need any type of parts as far as Audi, that black TTRS that's out front, this is the owner, and my RS3, this is the previous owner. So any dents or scratches that I found on that car, now I know exactly where they came from. So as you guys see, quite a lot going on here at the shop. Normally, I'm here every Friday. I do the social media here. So it's a blessing to be here. And it's also a blessing because they specialize in Audi. Audi. Okay, so let's try this again. So now we have the proper stud to lug for the car. We're going to be putting those on in the morning. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. The last time we were trying to put the wheel spacers as well as the lug bolts on there, but we found out that the lug bolts were the wrong seat. So now I've been basically running around everywhere, but I have the opportunity to put them on today. So we're gonna go ahead and install those Euro tuning 10 mil spacers along with the stud to lug conversion. And we're doing that today at SG Auto Works.
Shit hard. We're going to be putting some 10 mil spacers and extended stud conversion kit. We gotta torque them down and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Gotta wait for a cool guy right here to bring me the wheel lock.
Oh yeah,
because nobody's prepared, you know?
Right. So there we go.
Yeah. Good stuff. Long. So she said.
Pause. I mean, I like the way that these wheels are fitted. I just feel that with a 10 mil all the way around, it's gonna be a little bit more aggressive. It's gonna fill in that gap a little bit more. But normally, what I've seen a lot of people do is they'll run a 10 mil in the front with 12 mil in the back because I believe the offset is staggered on this setup. So the front wheels are a little bit wider than the rear. This is the first year that they started doing this on. The 8Bs, I think, are a squared fitment all the way around. I'm not sure. Just let me know in the comments below if anything. How often do you get Audis and Beamers that come by and do stud to lugs, or do they prefer the actual just regular?
Not a lot of people actually. I guess a lot of Audi owners and BMW owners are scared about that. I personally had them on my car. Never had an issue. I took that car to the mountains. I went over 160 miles per hour. I've never had an issue as long as everything is torqued to spec, everything is done right. you're good. It was a convenience for me because I wanted to do a spacer. Spacers fit perfect, no issues, and you have length for lug nuts, you know, clearance. You have a lot of thread instead of like having 2 threads and wheel falling off. So yeah, I love it. Never had an issue, and I always recommend it. Like I said, a lot of people get scared, but you're good, guys. You're good.
I gotta give a shout out to Fernando again. Remember at O-Star Motorsports for coming through with these. Okay, so there is a torque spec on these when you go to do the installs as well. Chris, what was it?
16.
16?
16 foot-pounds. So that's what I read. I did my research. If I am wrong, you guys could tell me, but I double-checked and they type perfect.
I'm not gonna question
So, just in case, because I know the internet has a lot of people. The internet has, everybody's an encyclopedia, so everybody knows everything. So just in case, you know, if I'm wrong, let me know.
So the only reason that we are balancing these wheels is due to the fact that, as you guys saw before, on these
Spacers,
they don't have the
hub-centric. But since the spacer is kind of like, it went, all right, so see this right here? That ridge is making the wheel go perfect in, right? So this is not as thick as I thought, so the actual wheel might actually center perfect there. So if it actually holds and centers, this car's gonna drive like a brand new 2026. Wait, I'm not, what am I waiting for? Let me. All right, so now, yeah, perfect. See? This is going to get torqued to spec as well.
Now, Chris, are those steel lug nuts?
No, these are actually aluminum, so you have to be very careful. That's why I'm going to do them by hand, and I'm going to torque them by spec by hand. And please be very careful because these aluminum lug nuts, it could be, bro, you could spend $300 on aluminum lug nuts. I don't recommend it. I don't trust it. You know, once these heat up, it's a whole different story.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Now, the only reason we're running these is because that's what we have at the moment, but 10 chance to 1 will probably change that back out.
Quality, on point. I just saw everything. Quality looks on point, so there shouldn't be no problem. But I like to be safer than sorry. You know, this is a brand new car at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Before the car's even on the ground, I notice the difference as it sits. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably do one side of the car with the wheel spacers on it, and we'll just lower it, see how it looks, and then we'll do the other side, we'll leave it without the spacers just to do a comparison as to how it would look if you wanted your car to look like this. All right, so we got one side on with the spacers and the stud to lug. This side is just gonna get the stud to lug. We're gonna drop the car so we can see the difference and comparison on both sides of how it looks without the spacer and how it looks with the spacer to kind of help you make your decision as to if this is gonna be the best option for you. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe this video as it helps me make more videos. Thank you guys. This is how we are looking. So as you can see from the side view, we have made quite a difference. Again, we have the side with no spacer. And here we have the side with spacer. Noticeable difference. First off, I want to give a huge shout out to SG Auto Works and the team at SG Auto Works. They took care of the car. They did everything by the book. I shouldn't have any issues with such, even though it's something that's very simple, it's something that you don't want to overlook. There are torque specs that are involved, and over time, these can loosen up. So I recommend checking them every 2 to 3 months just to make sure that they're still tight and per spec of what it's supposed to be. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Please, again, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more updates on the Audi RS3.